Hey everybody, welcome to the G. Louise book series. I'm Christina KristinekeLuise. And today we are talking about Kaitlyn Dunnett's A Wee Christmas Homicide. This was a very good, very quick, very easy read. Oh, and while I'm at it, please take the time to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. If you like and subscribe to the channel, or please like, if nothing else, please like. I have no fancy graphics. I have no fancy gimmicks to keep you involved. I'm just a person who reads books and likes to talk about books. So I need 1,000+ likes for anything to happen, and as you can see, I've got like 1 or 2. So would really appreciate it if you take that extra second and just tap that old little thumbs up there, please. I have no fancy gadgets, whatever. So, anyways, this was good. It was easy. It took about 2 hours to read. It was enjoyable. No, a smidgen of romance, but it was the side. We had the mystery. She gets Lisa's brainstorm, right? So business is slow. There's been no snow in Maine. In Moose took a lot. There's been no snow, and she's trying to figure out a way to get tourists up to the area for business. And the guy who owns Gavin who owns the toy shop comes in, wants to buy all her teddies from her, and she's like, no. And when he walks out, he accidentally drops a piece of paper, the newspaper that advertises that teddies are the new hot thing. They're in demand. And if anybody has been through the Cabbage Patch or the Care Bears or Elf on a Shelf craze, or for those of you who are a little older, if you remember Gizmo, you got him wet, he became evil. The gremlin. But anyway, so when she discovers that these little teddy bears are tiny teddies, they're not bears. What was it? Those TYs? I forget what those little stuffed animals are. The TYs. When she sees the article saying they're the hottest thing on earth, she decides that they're going to advertise that they have them in this town to bring in customers, so that way people will stay at the hotels and shop other shops, not only come in for the tiny teddies. And she also wants to put on a pageant and do stuff each night leading up to a big pageant. What I don't understand is why they needed live animals and why she had to store these live animals in her storage room. They could have used arts and crafts. They could have been creative. I mean, if you're going to use live animals, use them for the main pageant one time. That's it. But not for a whole week in a storage room. Those poor hens and the parrots, and that just kind of bothered me a little. It was just a little pet peeve, but it was okay. I mean, they could have used arts and crafts. They could have brought a fake tree up and then fake ornaments, with the pears and because they did the 12 days of Christmas. I forgot to say that. That was, the golden rings and the pears and the partridge and the pear tree and the 4 calling hens, and they had kids from the school do the pipers and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, the guy across the street, the guy that came in with the newspaper in the beginning, tries to take advantage, and he was raising the prices. It was a $10 or $15 little toy, and he wanted like up to $700 for this little toy. He was really price gouging. And someone comes in and shoots a bear directly in the heart, breaks his window, and then a couple of nights later, someone kills him. And a little spoiler, the person that shot the bear and the person that shot Gavin are 2 different people. But there is so much multi-layered going on in the background. There's so many people involved in this that you didn't see it coming. And your main suspect, there's a couple of main suspects. But, that's leading you this way when you should be going that way. And the Who Dunnett is a total surprise, total left field surprise. This is the second or third book now that I've read this year that the Who Dunnett had a really small. They showed up a little bit throughout the book, but it was like, in and out kind of thing. So you didn't see this coming. This was definitely a Who Dunnett. And while she's not doing as crazy things as Stephanie Plum, Janet Ivanovich's Stephanie Plum, she does end up in a bathtub hiding from a potential killer. So, she's got to watch what she's doing there. And she's also got two guys, Gordon and Dan. Now, one's a cop. Now, I could see that relationship because he's a cop, but he's not in town all the time. He's a cop outwards. So, I don't care. But the mystery was good. It was enjoyable. It was interesting. And the whodunit is such a major surprise. You won't see it coming. It'll come out of left field. You had no idea. But it was a really good read. It was enjoyable. It was, good little making fun of the 12 days of Christmas and my partridge in a pear tree. I got a story, one of those Dear Jane letters, and it's hysterical. It's really old and it's not appropriate for this audience. But there's a Dear Jane letter out there. It's about 20 or 30 or 40 years old, where a guy sends a lady the partridge, and then the next day he sends her the hens, then he sends her the cows, and the calling, and it's funny, but it's not appropriate for this channel. But anyways, please take the time to like and subscribe my channel, please. And I hope you enjoyed this book. It was really good. It was a massively quick read. It was really enjoyable. I really liked it. So thank you.